Have you ever felt like you're shouting into a void, giving your all in everything you do, only to realize that no one seems to notice or care? Many of us are all too familiar with this feeling, a silent struggle that lingers in the background of our busy lives. But what if I told you this isn't the end of your story, and that being overlooked isn't your fate? Today, we're going to explore the art of becoming unforgettable, transforming ourselves into someone who stands out even in the most crowded room. We'll cover real, actionable steps, not just feel-good advice. Whether you feel unnoticed in your personal life, undervalued at work, or simply want to improve your relationships, this video is for you. Stick with me, and let's embark on this journey together. By the end, I promise you'll not only feel seen, but be equipped to ensure you're never overlooked again. Before we start, please leave your like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot and costs you nothing. Let's get started. Number 1. Cultivate a sense of mystery. Cultivating mystery isn't about being secretive, but about revealing yourself gradually, allowing others to uncover the layers of your personality and life over time. As Marcus Aurelius put it, "He who does not know what the world is, does not know where he is," suggesting that the allure of the unknown can be powerful. By not disclosing everything at once, you create a space for intrigue and deeper exploration. Seneca's advice, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future," implies that in your interactions, focus on the present moment rather than oversharing your past or future. This measured approach to sharing your stories enhances the quality of your interactions. Epictetus's wisdom, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak," highlights the importance of listening more and speaking less, which contributes to an aura of mystery. By engaging in active listening, you encourage others to open up while you selectively share aspects of your life. Rumi's insight, "Silence is the language of God, all else is poor translation," serves as a reminder of the impact of meaningful pauses in conversation. Allowing space for silence can make your words more impactful. Hafez's notion, "Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive," suggests that you should enjoy the process of others, gradually discovering what makes you unique. Jim Rohn's advice, "Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow." Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high, implies not making yourself too readily available. Position yourself where your depth and complexity are valued. Brian Tracy's perspective, "Communication is a skill that you can learn," emphasizes that how you communicate, including the timing and manner of sharing, contributes to your mystique. In summary, becoming mysterious involves a blend of gradual self-revelation, active listening, embracing silence, and strategic sharing of your experiences. This approach not only makes you more intriguing, but also enriches your interactions and relationships. Number 2. Instill a fear of losing you. Instilling a fear of losing you starts with recognizing and projecting your own value. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Believing in your own worth will naturally make others see it too. Seneca's observation, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality," reminds us that the fear of being alone or unappreciated is often more intense than the reality. By demonstrating independence and self-reliance, you become more attractive because your presence is a choice, not a necessity. Epictetus's assertion, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," suggests that showing emotional resilience makes you more appealing. This resilience can subtly create a fear of loss in others. Rumi's call to embrace your potential and soar encourages you to live a fulfilling and vibrant life. When people see you thriving and passionate, they become more conscious of the potential loss of such a dynamic presence. Hafez's remark, "Your presence can give happiness," underscores the value you bring to others. By being content and self-sufficient, you become someone others want to keep around. Jim Rohn's insight, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with those who appreciate your growth. If you consistently evolve, people will fear losing you as a positive influence. Brian Tracy's view, "The way you carry yourself speaks volumes," highlights that your actions and choices communicate your worth. By embodying independence and self-reliance, you project value in your interactions. In summary, creating a fear of losing you involves recognizing your own worth, demonstrating emotional independence, and living a life that inspires others. Your self-sufficiency, emotional strength, and the way you present yourself naturally foster a sense of value and irreplaceability in others. Number 3, cultivate your own happiness. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that happiness stems from our internal state. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This highlights that happiness is more about our mindset than external conditions. By nurturing positive and constructive thoughts, you lay the foundation for your own happiness. Seneca advised, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future," urging us to find joy in the moment rather than seeking it in future achievements or external validation. Epictetus noted, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This principle underscores the importance of a proactive and positive response to life's challenges. Rumi's reflection, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself," aligns with the idea of self-generated happiness. It suggests that true joy comes from personal growth and self-improvement rather than trying to control external factors. Hafez's quote, "Ever since happiness heard your name, it has been running through the streets trying to find you," illustrates that happiness is drawn to those who recognize and appreciate their own worth. Jim Rohn's observation, "Happiness is not something you postpone for the future, it is something you design for the present," emphasizes the importance of actively crafting a joyful life rather than waiting for future conditions to bring happiness. Brian Tracy added, "The key to happiness is to set clear, defined goals that give you a sense of direction and purpose. Setting and pursuing meaningful goals contributes significantly to a sense of fulfillment and joy." In summary, generating your own happiness involves cultivating positive thoughts, living in the moment, responding proactively to life's challenges, focusing on self-improvement, appreciating your worth, and setting meaningful goals. By actively shaping your own joy and well-being, you create a strong internal source of happiness that positively impacts all aspects of your life. Number 4, be valuable, let others invest in you. Marcus Aurelius advised, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." This speaks to the importance of recognizing your own intrinsic worth and valuing your life. Understanding your value encourages others to recognize and invest in you. Seneca's insight, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable," implies that having a clear sense of your worth and direction sets the standard for how others should appreciate and invest in you. Epictetus emphasized, "No man is free who is not master of himself," underscoring the importance of self-mastery and self-perception. By asserting your worth and independence, you signal that you are not to be taken lightly. Rumi's quote, "You were born with potential, goodness, trust, ideals and dreams," reminds us of our inherent value and potential. Embracing your unique qualities makes you someone others will naturally want to invest in. Hafez's advice, "Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive," suggests that embracing what makes you unique adds to your value. Jim Rohn's observation, "Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change," highlights that personal growth and self-improvement are key to becoming someone who is valued and worth investing in. Brian Tracy stated, "Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, 'What's in it for me?'" This emphasizes that having goals that benefit others, not just yourself, increases your value and attractiveness. In summary, being valuable and encouraging others to invest in you involves understanding and asserting your worth, having clear personal goals, embracing your individuality, and striving for personal growth. By becoming a person of substance, you naturally attract emotional, intellectual, and relational investment from others, leading to deeper and more meaningful relationships. Number 5. Maintain your independence. Marcus Aurelius observed, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This highlights the importance of maintaining your individuality and personal journey, even within relationships. It's about finding balance and ensuring your life isn't solely defined by someone else. Seneca's advice, "If you wish to be loved, love," emphasizes the value of self-love and self-care. By loving and valuing yourself, you establish a standard for how you should be treated without losing your identity in the process. Epictetus taught, "Freedom is the right to live as we wish." This is crucial in relationships. Maintaining your independence ensures you're not overly reliant or absorbed into someone else's world. Rumi's insight, "Don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your own myth," encourages you to focus on your unique path and narrative, rather than merely playing a role in someone else's story. Hafez's poetic thought, "I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being," reminds us of the fulfillment found in embracing our own journey. Jim Rohn's perspective, "The greatest gift you can give somebody is your own personal development," underscores the importance of not making someone the center of your life. Instead, focus on being the best version of yourself, both for your own benefit and for those around you. Brian Tracy stated, "Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, 'What's in it for me?'" This highlights the importance of having personal goals and ambitions beyond your relationships, contributing to others through your own growth and success. In summary, maintaining your independence involves cultivating your own identity, pursuing personal growth, and retaining your freedom. It's about investing in yourself, setting your own goals, and creating your own path. This approach not only leads to a more fulfilling and autonomous life, but also enriches your relationships as you bring a stronger, more developed self into your interactions. Number 6. Prioritize your needs. First, Marcus Aurelius remarked, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This underscores the importance of valuing your own peace and well-being, recognizing that your response to external events is within your control. Seneca's insight, "Life, if well lived, is long enough," aligns with the idea of prioritizing your needs. A well-lived life involves caring for yourself and ensuring your life is true to who you are, rather than merely seeking to please others. Epictetus advised, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This principle is relevant to prioritizing your own needs. It suggests the importance of listening to your inner voice and understanding your own needs, rather than being swayed by external opinions. Rumi's quote, "Let the beauty of what you love be what you do," encourages pursuing your passions and interests, finding happiness in what you personally love, rather than seeking validation from others. Hafez's reflection, "I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being," speaks to the journey of self-discovery and finding joy in your own existence and worth. Jim Rohn's advice, "Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live," extends to holistic self-care, emphasizing the importance of physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Brian Tracy's suggestion, "Decide today to say no to things that are of no value to your life," aligns with prioritizing your needs by setting boundaries and making choices that support your growth and well-being. In summary, prioritizing your own needs involves understanding and valuing your worth, listening to your inner voice, finding joy in self-discovery, taking care of yourself holistically, and setting boundaries that align with your values and goals. It's about living a balanced and authentic life, where your decisions and actions reflect a commitment to your well-being and growth, allowing you to engage with others from a place of strength and self-respect. Number 7, don't be always available. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary?" This principle applies to your availability by encouraging you to evaluate whether your presence or response is truly needed. This mindful approach helps you decide how and when to make yourself available, avoiding unnecessary time expenditure. Seneca's insight, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it," highlights the value of managing your time wisely. By not always being available, you are choosing to use your time more meaningfully and purposefully. Epictetus taught, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This emphasizes setting priorities based on your goals and values. Being selective about your availability aligns your actions with these priorities. Rumi's quote, "Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does," underscores the importance of valuing your time and actions. Recognizing the worth of your time reinforces your self-respect and the impact of your presence. Hafez's reflection, "I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being," suggests that by not always being available, your presence becomes more special and appreciated. Jim Rohn's famous quote, "Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time," directly speaks to the need to manage your time effectively. Being selective with your availability is a crucial part of this. Brian Tracy advised, "The key to success is to focus our conscious mind on things we desire, not things we fear." By managing your time effectively and not being perpetually available, you focus on your desires and goals rather than spreading yourself too thin or succumbing to fears of missing out or displeasing others. In summary, not being always available involves valuing your time, setting priorities, respecting your worth, and practicing mindful presence. This approach leads to a more balanced life, where you control your time and can offer your best self in the moments that matter most. It's about being selectively present to enrich both your life and the lives of those around you. Number 8. Balance conversations. Marcus Aurelius observed, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact," Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This perspective encourages a balance in conversations by ensuring that communication is a two-way exchange. By not always being the one to initiate, you allow for a more balanced and reciprocal dialogue. Seneca's insight, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality," suggests that the fear of not being contacted can be more stressful than the reality. Stepping back allows others to show their interest, which can enrich the interaction. Epictetus advised, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." Applied to communication, this means demonstrating a balanced approach through mutual engagement and patience rather than always initiating or explaining. Rumi's saying, "Silence is the language of God, all else is poor translation," highlights the power of silence and space in conversations. Allowing pauses and listening can foster deeper, more meaningful connections. Hafez's perspective, "Your heart knows the way, run in that direction," implies that sometimes stepping back and letting others come forward can facilitate a more balanced relationship. Jim Rohn's insight, "Effective communication is 20% what you know and 80% how you feel about what you know," emphasizes the importance of managing communication dynamics and the emotions involved. Brian Tracy's advice, "Become the kind of leader that people would follow voluntarily, even if you had no title or position," can be applied to personal relationships. By not always initiating conversations, you encourage others to engage proactively, creating a more balanced and respectful dynamic. In summary, balancing conversations involves fostering equitable communication by being patient and allowing mutual engagement. This approach ensures a more balanced relationship, promotes personal growth in communication skills, and helps both individuals feel valued and motivated to contribute equally to the relationship. Number 9. Maintain emotional balance. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This highlights the importance of maintaining a balanced mindset to manage emotional attachments effectively, ensuring they don't overwhelm your judgment or well-being. Seneca's wisdom, "He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary," warns against over-investing emotionally. Excessive worry or anticipation of problems can lead to unnecessary suffering. So maintaining a rational perspective is key to emotional balance. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In terms of emotional attachment, this means controlling your emotions rather than letting them dictate your decisions or life. It's about responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Rumi's insight, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it," encourages self-awareness and working through emotional barriers to cultivate healthy self-love independent of external validation. Hafez's poetic wisdom, "Fear is the cheapest room in the house. I would like to see you living in better conditions," suggests overcoming fears and insecurities that lead to unhealthy emotional dependencies. Instead, focus on finding strength and contentment within yourself. Jim Rohn's philosophy, "Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better," aligns with developing emotional intelligence and resilience to handle challenging situations effectively. Brian Tracy stated, "The greatest gift that you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance. Practicing this towards yourself first is crucial. By loving and accepting yourself unconditionally, you reduce the risk of forming unhealthy emotional dependencies in relationships." In summary, maintaining emotional balance involves fostering a healthy mindset, keeping a rational perspective on emotions, mastering self-control, embracing self-love, and focusing on personal emotional development. This approach enables you to build strong, mature relationships while avoiding over-reliance on emotional attachments. Number 10. Be ready to walk away. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Value yourself. The good that is in you comes from yourself." Recognizing your own worth is essential when deciding to walk away from situations that don't honor it. Seneca's insight, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage," reflects the bravery required to leave familiar situations or relationships, especially when emotional ties are strong. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In the context of walking away, this means responding with self-respect and dignity when faced with undervaluation. Your reaction shapes your experience and path forward. Rumi's saying, "The wound is the place where the light enters you," suggests that leaving a challenging situation can be transformative, leading to personal growth and self-discovery. Hafez's perspective, "Your heart knows the way. Run in that direction," encourages trusting your inner wisdom and valuing yourself enough to step away from situations that no longer serve you. Jim Rohn's insight, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," underscores the importance of surrounding yourself with positive influences. Being willing to walk away from negative influences is crucial for maintaining personal standards and growth. Brian Tracy stated, "The ability to discipline yourself, to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term, is the indispensable prerequisite for success." In the context of walking away, this means understanding that the immediate discomfort of leaving is a step toward a more fulfilling future. In summary, being ready to walk away involves recognizing and asserting your worth, having the courage to leave situations that don't value you, and focusing on personal growth and self-respect. Trusting your intuition and making choices aligned with your long-term well-being lead to greater personal strength and a more fulfilling life. Conclusion. As we conclude this chapter, remember that life's journey is as much about discovering your true self as it is about how you interact with the world around you. Each step you take, guided by these principles, brings you closer to a more empowered, balanced, and fulfilling existence. You possess the inner strength to confront challenges, make difficult decisions, and craft a life that aligns with your core values and dreams. Your path is uniquely yours, illuminated by the wisdom of those who have come before us, Stoics, poets, philosophers, and modern thinkers alike. Before you go, I encourage you to delve deeper into this reservoir of wisdom. On your screen, you'll find 2 playlists, Stoic Life Lessons and Stoic Habits. Each offers a wealth of insights and practical advice to help you navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. Whether you're seeking guidance, inspiration, or a moment of reflection, these playlists will be your companions on this journey. Continue to explore, learn, and grow. And remember, as Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Strive to be your best self, not out of spite, but because you deserve an extraordinary life." Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing where your path leads. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep exploring. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on living a purposeful and fulfilling life. See you in the next video, and stay connected with the Creator.